Kaupen is never late. Kaupen arrives precisely when he means to. And with that, alright, and we find ourselves back over here on a Monday with Modding Frickin' Monday. Hello, 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 hello. Today with something even different. Wait a second, let me see if I can do this. This is great. Look at this. And then we can do this, and in theory, we should have music in the background. That's not quite music in the background. That sounds a bit more like music in the background. Listen, okay? It is fine. He is here early. Exactly. He should have started before I was born. Maybe I did. Maybe I did start before you were born. And also we have a different background because I accidentally deleted my create background. Okay, listen. It is what it is, okay? It happens. I don't know what to tell you, okay? It happened, and, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Video suggestions explain how development for different versions should be handled best. I mean, as in, you have a mod that works, that you want to have work for 120 and 1.21.1 and 1.21.3, as an example. Is this what you mean by different versions and how it should work? Because if that's the case, actually not the worst idea in the world, but yeah. Make a mod through all micro versions so you start from the lowest modding version and add stuff when you update. Honestly, it's not the worst idea that I've ever heard. Could be interesting. Could be quite interesting. When adding a feature in 121 and wanting it in 120, to seem odd to do it twice. No, that's pretty much what you have to do. If the feature is complicated enough, then that is pretty much what you have to do. You're gonna have to do what's called backporting. Yep. Yes. And that's just what happens, sadly. Will you do a course for custom dimensions for Fabric 121? They are added to the courses, as in the courses you can buy, linked in the description below on YouTube, by the way. They exist for the YouTube tutorials. Probably not. I believe that 121, at least, yeah, 121.1 is done for the time being. Yeah, the only thing that's still gonna be done is 1.21.6, which we'll rant about in just a second. Let's breathe a little bit, okay? Let's just take a few moments over here, okay? Let's just not go crazy. Hello, hello, hello. Also, wait a second. Oh my gosh, look at this, okay? What we can do? Crack open a cold one. Oh my god, it's see-through. What is this? Oh, what a satisfying sound. But it's see-through. What is happening? Oh no! Sprite 0. Love it. Hello, hello. How would you modify the player's model in Fabric? Most likely Mixon, I would say. I don't think they have an event to modify the player's model. Hello. Kaupenjoe Mojang said that they were planning a big update for 1.21.6, so are you sure they're not going to make a completely new series? Wait, a big one after? Did they say this? Citation needed. Boldman, citation needed. What is, where did they say that? In the monthly update, I did not hear that. I did not hear that they were doing that. So for now on, the tutorials will be focused in the 121.6 version. They will be, yes, but it's going to be, it's going to be 120.6. However, with the caveat that we're basically going to start again at the beginning, and I don't know how much we're going to do. We'll see. We get cool to look at some more advanced features like ponder screen of create. That's like so far beyond the things I mean, maybe it's interesting, but I probably not. Such as difficult features. It's not, you're not wrong. Listen, okay, to give you a little bit of insight, right? One of the issues there is that when you have things that are that complicated, the breadth of people who are interested in that like diminishes to a degree that is incredible, right? I mean, you see this by the first tutorial on the in the series has, I don't even know how many freaking views, and then, you know, you go to the third or fourth episode, and it's like it goes straight down from there, and that is sometimes a little bit of a crazy thing. So that's one of the reasons. And let's just I'm not gonna go too crazy, but let's just say, let's do a tiny sort of a question and answer over here. So I have the update video for NeoForge 121.1 to 121.3 in chat, in minutes. So the video is 60 minutes long, right? It is 1 hour long. In minutes, how many minutes do you think was the average view duration? So it has 716 views. How long do you think did the average person in minutes watch that particular tutorial, that update video from 1.21.1 to 1.21.3? I just want to see what people say. 2 minutes. KP Dragon, was that already an answer? 15 minutes? 8 minutes? 0.5 to 3?
For the king.
A tithe for the king? Wait a second. Evercause, thank you for the super chat. Modding Monday, true. What else do you have? 60 minutes, that's okay. Less than 5, 10 to 15, 20. Oh, I haven't seen that, fair enough. 5 minutes, 3 to 5. I just got lazy. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure that was the case. Yeah, so the average video duration is 3 minutes and 10 seconds on a 60-minute video. Listen, I'm not saying that it wasn't useful for a lot of people, regardless of the average view duration, because obviously, you know, you still got 700 people watching it. So in total, there were 37 hours watched in total. So let's just say that 37 people, or maybe a little bit more, got really useful information on that. That's still good, but I'm just saying, there's a discrepancy between the incredible, like, I mean, the work that goes into something like that, and then even the value that the people get out of it. So it is sometimes hard for me to justify these very complicated topics, because I mean, I just know that they're not going to be watched as thoroughly as, you know, more other topics. That's how YouTube retention works. Tutorials longer than 10 minutes are listen, I'm with you. I'm okay with that, but you know, it's just it's hard. It's sometimes hard to then get the motivation to continue to do that, basically. That's sometimes just one of the things that I sort of, I don't know, keep in mind, or have to keep in mind. But yeah. So only 37 full watchers of the video. You could say that, yeah, pretty much. That's basically what you could conclude there. There's a level of effery and complexity that isn't worth such a drop off. Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. I understand. I wish more people were interested in modding. It's not necessarily that there's more people or less people interested in modding. It's just, you know, sometimes, I mean, I always go back to the who was it? MC Jetty, who did the pipes tutorial. I think that still has 300 views. It's just such a shame. Like, it's a bummer. But yeah, it's, I don't know, complexity is just really, really hard. You should do a stream where you get a group of other modders and do live stream making a mod while explaining what you're doing. Maybe. Attention span too small. I don't necessarily think it's only the attention span. I also think that it's, I don't know, it's probably a confluence of factors, like different things. I think that's just a bunch of different things that play with it. Do you know how to add custom armor models to Minecraft? I do not, sadly. I do not know how to do that. I have tried this before and I've failed. Didn't someone figure this out once before? I don't know if they're in the chat. Someone figured it out. I don't know anymore. Oh, I remember someone did that though. Someone did that. Also, it's still someone or no one has yet to tell me that where they heard that after 1.21.6 there's supposed to be a big one. Kaupenjoe, the devs have said that there is a team working on a large behind the scenes, which probably means that working on a large behind the scenes. Man, that's like a little bit of a, that's like not enough for me to stake a lot on, right? That's the only thing. Funniest joke is the concept of explaining what you are doing when it comes to implementing mods is engaging or wouldn't turn to a static. Yeah, well, you know, what's your favorite modding version? I mean, honestly, it's usually the latest one that I'm working in. Right now, 1.21.1 is what I would say. There are positives in 1.21.4. However, I don't. It's not of. It doesn't make any sense to update. I'm learning. I'm new to learning. Does it even wait? Separately along with about DSA? I don't know what that means. I can't find anyone who has just finished the Java introduction for modding Minecraft to make friends with. So if you are looking for networking opportunities, which I guess is what you could call that, you can join the Discord server. I will post a link in the chat. Please do feel the need to read the rules though, as is customary. And yeah, just take a look at that. And there's also help threads and stuff like that. Very useful. You get notifications when I go live. Things like that can be quite useful. I love the tutorials, but watching modders who know what they're doing isn't engaging. Yeah, it's hard. It can sometimes be fun, sometimes not. It's hard. Self-promo. It's my stream. Of course I'm gonna do self-promo. What are you talking about? Of course. Can we talk about how recent version system is absolute crap? Yes! Yes, we can. Okay. Listen, okay. Listen to me. Listen to me. We're gonna talk about exactly this, okay? I'm gonna rant not only about 1.21.6, but about almost all versions that have released for a while, okay? This is gonna be my absolute rant, okay? Number one, 1.21.6. Not only, if we scroll all the way down, okay? Look at this, okay? There, we have the versions over here. Let's not hide. Let's show this, okay? There you go. Okay. If we look at this, okay? Chase the Skies, the latest version. Looks great. We are like, oh my god, this is so cool. We got a new mob. Oh my god. What are we doing in Chase the Skies? If you actually wrote it down in a list, you have one mob and you can craft saddles. What? That's it? That is it? Literally sleeping music. That's what we have. It's ridiculous. It's actually crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because what are we chasing the skies for here? I mean, it's... Oh, yeah, okay, the lead has changed a little bit. But, like, really, though? I don't know, man. And the same thing goes in every single thing. And not only that, I'm going to say this once again. So, like, I think the last update that really changed a lot was probably the Nether update. That was, like, a cohesive update. Even though the Netherite, I actually don't like how they implemented Netherite. But that's the last update they actually, like, really changed something. Yes, Caves and Cliffs, they did crazy cool cliffs and crazy cool caves. Those are great. Those are interesting. Those are fine. But as with cohesion of the game, None of this ever did anything. How often did you use the brush after it came out? Okay? How often did you use the camel and the sniffer? Genuinely. How often did you use either of those? Not once it came out, but afterwards. Are you excited when you get a sniffer? Why? The sniffer has two freaking things it can like get up. What is this? Where is this? It's the sniffer, never sniffer. What the freaking? It's like a torch flower, right? Torch flower seeds. Yeah, torch flower seeds and something else, right? It's like, okay. It's like one of the two things that it can dig up. Oh wow, unbelievable. It doesn't even make any sense. German raging over Minecraft. Yes, it's nothing, and that's 120. That is like literally so many different named versions.
Accompany me to glory or doom.
Right, it is crazy to me. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Schultz Death, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. And I just don't get it. Tricky Trials, actually the same thing. Cool idea, right? Cool freaking idea. You got the trial chambers, absolutely like an amazing idea. Why is there not the same trial chambers in the nether in the end? So you have a breeze that's for the overworld, make the same thing with the blaze in the nether, and then do a blaze breeze variant in the end, and put that in the end. It's a no-brainer. But no, we have done those. Those are gone. Every single update is like it's like its own thing that is contained.
Me to glory
Nothing ever changes
doom.
in those. Nala, thank you for the follow as well. Nothing ever changes in these, right? So let's be honest. The Garden Awakens, right? The Pale Garden, cool idea. Creaking, cool idea. I like it. What can you do with resin? Can be used to trim armor. Thank you. Oh my god, that is so useful. Oh my god, we needed this. We needed this. Resin blocks. Oh my god, thank you. Finally, we can have a cool looking block. What is this? The resin clumps. Can you do anything with resin clumps? And like make them into a block of resin and then make them into resin bricks. That's it. What is this? Why are they adding these things that have zero things to do with them? You can't do anything with this stuff. It's perspective. Yes, but I don't understand this. If they like, that's the thing. The things only work in a narrow part of the fan base. But I don't understand why or how. I like the fact that, hey, these are cool new mobs, cool new blocks that you can use, like for building. That's great. But like, why is that the only thing that resin is put towards? You could do so much with resin. Let's be honest. Is this ever going to be done? Is there ever anything going to be done with this? No, it's not. It was a builder's update. That's everything? One wood set, a couple of pale moss blocks, and one family of blocks? But if this was a builder's update, what the frick does the creaking do? Nothing changes besides the entire code to make it harder and harder to mod. Yes, I'd like to see Mojang have a cohesive update. That's the thing. There's no cohesion in any of these updates at all. And this is going back even to the wild update, which, once again, I actually like this one. It's great. But what do the ancient cities do? Because now, here comes the thing, right? So they make a new enchantment, right? This is this sniffed sneaking, right? Oh, it wasn't even added here. But they make the sniffed sneaking update. That can be found within the ancient cities to make navigating the ancient cities easier. How does that make any sense? If you're already going through the ancient cities, why do you put something there that makes it easier to traverse it there? You should put it somewhere else so that it has a logical progression instead of being like, oh, this is useful for this specific area. This is literally like if you would have, I don't even know, if you would put diamonds inside of the nether, right? But not in the overworld. It's like, well, how are you going to go to the nether without any diamonds to mine obsidian? Yes, you can build build it with lava and water, but like, it makes no sense. This is not true. Well, then go for it. What will you say? Teach me otherwise. But like, it's just, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. To me, there's nothing. There's barely anything here. Right? It's individual different things that don't do anything. I'm new to modding. Watch some of your tutorials. Do you plan on making a videos about capabilities? In 121, probably not. It always feels like the docs are super straightforward, a bit simple, but it's hard to implement if you... Yeah, maybe. Technique is useful in many situations, not exclusively defined for ancient cities. Okay, fair enough. Can you name any of the other many situations? Because it's very easy to say it's useful in many situations. What are those many situations? The pack number also changed. Isn't this modding Monday? Where's the modding part? I'm complaining about Minecraft. Okay, that's enough. And due to legal reasons, that's a joke. I can't name it Minecraft Monday. That's not allowed. Also, I don't want to. Okay, because it's not exclusively Minecraft. Okay, it's Minecraft modding Monday. But yeah. Listen, the only reason I'm complaining about Minecraft is because I care about Minecraft. And right now, I don't see any cohesion. This is literally the third Star Wars trilogy all over again. If you have something like that, you have to have a cohesive plan and not just be like, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do whatever. Also, why the frick am I... Look at my eyes. You can look through my eyes. That is a little creepy. Let me... Wait a second. Can I change it from here? Oh my. Wait a sec. Green screen. Okay, I can. Wait, why does that not... Oh, no, other way. Nope, that's too much. Oh god. Oh god. There you go. Well, that's fine. I want to watch modding. Yep, exactly. Make a mod to make it cohesive. I don't know. iGreen screen. Listen, iGreen screen is rough. It also has to do with the fact that my glasses are... the reflection is green. I don't know. Sniff Sneak is good for builders. Sneak faster, allowing for safer building. Okay. That's good. Okay. I like that. That, you know, at least it's something. Okay. At least there's something that is there. Oh, hey, they did 1.21.6. Well, they're about to. Yes. It's called Chase the Skies. And what you do in Chase the Skies is you have a ghast that you can tame, I guess, more or less, and then it can fly around. But there's no reason to fly it around. You know, okay, you can say, well, this is used for building again. It's like, listen, genuinely, if you find me, you know, if Grian starts using the gas to build, I'll say, you know what, it might be useful as a platform, as a building platform. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense. If you can make 1.21.7, well, I would be hoping I could make 1.22 instead of 1.21.7. Exactly. If I could make the next major update, I would try to tie everything together. I'll probably not call it the cohesion update because that's a little bit of it's too what would you say? It's too complicated of a word. But maybe the tie it together update or the integration update. Yes, integrating all. I don't know, something like that. Can Kaupen make the chat bigger on screen? Maybe. I might be able to do that. There you go. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know. The merging update. Yes, the merging update. Something like, but like, I don't know, man. It's just such a shame. It's just such a shame. Maybe 121 will be the integration update. Never lose hope. Listen, I can only work off of the information I've been given in the past. And that's probably not going to happen. Better together update. I actually kind of like that. Although, didn't they kind of do that already? So why is it 121.6, not 122? Harold, no one knows. No one on this on God's green earth knows why that is the case. No one knows. I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. The seamless update. I actually like that. That's a good name. Happy Gas System move mobs better. In fact, the lead change was great. I'm not saying that there's not good changes in each of these things, but like, I don't know. It's just not enough. The mod devs are on crack. The Unity update. I actually also... Yeah, that's pretty good. The Unity update, I like that. Because it's too small is what you would say. Listen, if you're used to it when it's big, then, you know, even normal stuff seems small. Alright, so, yeah. People who named the updates went high. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Unity engine is copyrighted. Okay, but you can still call something the Unity update, I'm pretty sure. I would say. Because that's not... I'm pretty sure they don't have a... I mean, they might have a copyright on the word Unity, but I don't think so. Trademark, I don't think so. The marketplace update. True! The Bio Your Way Out of Hell update. Updates aren't bad, they just need to group them together into one big one. Yeah, I don't know. But like, if you were to group them together, then they would be forced, which is good, to make them a little bit more cohesive. Like, give me something that works together. I don't know. Okay, listen, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm not mad at all. Okay, but what we will look at right now is the following. I want to look at fabric. Okay, and specifically, what I want to look at in terms of fabric is the following. I want to take a look at 1.21.6 pre-2. Wait, did they literally just release another pre-release? There's no way. This just happened. Wait, what? Look, pre-release 1, reload the page, pre-release 2. I cannot believe this. They literally just made a pre-release. The green screen is... Oh my god, the green screen is horrendous on here. You're right. Sorry, let me fix this. Let me fix this while we go crazy on the fact that there's a pre-release 2. Literally just happened. What the actual frick, man? I cannot believe that. That's crazy, bro. That looks good. No more eyes that are green screen. Oh no, the eyes are probably still green screen, right? Yeah, because it was a dark background. You sneaky eye, you. Okay, please, for the love of God. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a weird eye. Okay, we're gonna have to make it. Okay, it's fine. Constant pre-releases. Okay, so yeah, I have this prepared. I have the pre-fabric tutorial series over here, and I literally called it pre-1. Well, whatever, it's fine. We're just gonna change it up, and then we'll see. Okay. And then we'll see. We'll see how, if there's any changes. Obviously, we're going from 1.21.5 to 1.21.6 pre, because otherwise it would be ridiculous. Anything else would be not a good choice. Let's just see. Let's just let it download and we'll go. Okay. Mojang is just okay. I don't even know what that means, Nano. But okay. You can integrate baritone into this. Just discovered your channel 5 days ago. Let's go. Well, there's always new people to the channel, which is nice. Let's check out the new pre-release in this stream. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. This is literally what we're doing right now. Plastic Fabric immediately having a release. The fact that they have a release in like 0.3 seconds is a little bit concerning to me. It's like, what the heck? Maybe they have a direct line to the devs somehow. Although, let's see, NeoForged. Other versions. Now they don't do pre-release probably, which honestly, that's fair. Is Java Marketplace here yet? It's not here yet. It's not here yet, but it's coming. Okay. It's coming, and you're gonna all feel very, very stupid once it comes. Okay, because you all doubted me. You're all doubting me all the time, but it's coming. So I broke NeoForge Gradle W now. Well, unlikely that you broke it entirely, but yeah. Maybe it has been out for a few hours and it was just now updated. It is possible. It is we can take a look at the blog post. They do a blog post, right? Well, that's great. That's awesome. That doesn't really get wait. Control types for multi-line. Height field is omitted, the max lines. Okay. Oh, this is for dialogues. Okay. Dialogues. Dialogues seem interesting. I'm interested in what they can do. NeoForge and Fabric gonna be banned. I don't think they're gonna be. If they actually were to ban that, I think that would be one of the stupidest choices to do. One of the stupidest ways to actually implement a Java marketplace. They might do some other stupid stuff, but I can't see them doing that. That would actually be incredibly stupid. Okay, let's just see if there's any. Let's just see if we can run this. Imagine. No changes from 1.21.5? We would. Come on, we can. Oh no. Oh no, please just tell me they just changed this. They did. They just changed this, okay. Put block. Okay. You know what? Fair. Fair. And then render layer probably is no longer a method, but now a... Okay, how do you do this? Block render layer. Alright, alright, alright. This is, by the way, how you update. You just take a look, you're like, okay, this now takes a block render layer. So now I'm just gonna do block render layer dot cutout, and all of a sudden it works. Done. Right, and that's how you fix stuff. Is this the way to do it, like in actuality? I have no idea. This is just how I have always done it. So, but we'll see. Oh no! Oh, block entities no longer have a write NBT and a read NBT. Oh no, did they change it to be a components-based system? Oh, this is bad. Yep, component maps. That is a rough one, buddy. Okay. Okay, read view. Oh boy. Okay. Let's listen. Not to worry. Read components or read data. Yeah, well, that's gonna be an interesting one, right? Write data, write componentless data, write full data. Oh, come on, brother. No, this is a rough one, man. Oh. Components dot get. Oh yeah, because you get the component. And then this one is put int. Okay, okay. Fair enough, right? Let's just say for the sake of argument, I'm putting the same int in here, okay? Just like, let's just like go through this in, okay. I do this. Instead of doing NBT, I do view. Now, how do I access this again? Because obviously what I have to do is, I have to do this, and then I have to say components, but I can't do .get int. I have to get, and the issue is I have to get a component type. So it's probably going to be read data. And that one then works. Okay. Now the big question is just whether or not we are supposed to use the data, or if we're supposed to use components. But yeah, it's going to be read data, write data. Nothing too crazy. This might just be write data. Absolutely fantastic. I adore this. Inventories has already updated so that we just give it a view. Nope. What does it want? Oh, because this was right. See, this is actually pretty good. So we want to do here, and then this one. Okay. You know what? No. This is okay. We're so far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. No more registry. This is going to be read data. This is going to get the view, but not the American television show, The View, but rather the read view and the write view. All right. I'll take that. That's pretty good. There is also this just for the inventories. Okay, we can literally just copy this over then and just delete both of the progresses. So that's good. Next one. Let's just see like the problems. How many problems do we have? Okay, tag provider changed. Let's hope it actually works. That we'll see. Probably just gonna be like a git tag builder. And then you want that build at the end? Yes, literally. But the add method is now add. Oh no, you wanted. Is there no other method? Why do you want the identifier of this now? There's no way, right? That's A bit of a bummer. Kaupenjoe. Check vanilla classes. Yep. Sure. Let's download the sources. And let's see.
Accompany me to glory.
I'm not
or
saying that
doom.
it's not possible. I'm saying that right now, this is not nice. Also, Copro, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you.
Accompany me to glory or doom.
There you go.
Welcome to the King's
thank
Court.
you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. And El Restantiano. I feel like you've followed before. Many changes in 121.6. Shiro, we are currently investigating. But it seems so. It seems so. We're just letting the sources download. I thought I was already following. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought so too. Why are you using giant classes instead of what? Why is DataGen the biggest pain in the butt? It's actually really cool, but I can understand this. This.builder. Dot. Add. A stream. Registry key. No. No. Okay. This.add. This.add. It's add. What? This.builder. Add. This is fabric. These are blocks. Why does it not like this? Brother, increased. Add tag. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, no build. Wait. This makes no sense. They are blocks. Yes, they are. The add method wants e values. And this is a block tag of type block. It has build. Right, but it doesn't matter whether or not it has build or not, but I don't understand it. So a singular one works. No, it doesn't work either. Why? It needs a registry key. This is not correct. Oh my god, did they auto change to registry keys? But why would they why would this work here? Of type E. But the actual registry is to the actual registering is to the registry. Provided tag builder. Tag provider of type block? No. Fabric tag provider. Block tag provider? Builder. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand why they want, it's not all sources. No, it should not be. It should not be the case. Like, it doesn't make any sense why that is, like, why that doesn't work. Mod class.blockmodded.get. My friend. This already is a block. This is already block. Okay? Because this is fabric and not NeoForge or Forge. I understand. This add over here, as you can see if I hover over this, where the required type is a registry key of type block. However, we're providing it a lot of blocks. And there is no other add method that we can use that doesn't get us a, that doesn't need a registry key. Exactly. It is very weird. I don't think so. Is there a way to get the key? No, we can get a reference entry, but that's not the same thing. Isn't there a specific thing to get the registry? Yeah, but like that's so stupid to have to do that. Nah, you can probably do it with a wrapper lookup, I would assume. Like, get optional reference. You'd probably want to have the blocks. You're right. I understand. Even the new registry key system is stupid. Oh, that is stupid too. That is correct. Okay, let's just suppose that those don't work for the time being. Which mod loader should I use? For 1.21.1 and above, either NeoForge or Fabric. Okay, item tags I assume are the same. This.builder and then .add has the issue of needing the registry key. Yeah. That's super annoying. Okay, let's just do this for the sake of argument. And let's see if there's any more problems. There are, but let's see. I'll try to make a block tag provider myself. Go for it. Item assets properties now needs a hand-on and a oversized in GUI. So that's just false and false. Nice. Share entity. Entity is not abstract. Must implement the read custom data and write custom data methods, just changed its name. Okay, fair. That is fair. That's due to the fact that they changed the NBT system. They're slowly moving away completely from the NBT system. Right, so this is now read view, write view, so... Hello, hello? Muted Joe. Am I still muted? Am I still muted? No, I'm not. Okay. Am I still muted? No, I'm not. Oh, Jesus. Now it's going to be a little bit of a... Yeah, sometimes, I don't know what exactly it is, but sometimes, every single one of my, what is it called? USB ports just stops working, so, you know.
Accompany me
That's
to
nice.
glory or doom.
Also, JDead, thank you for the follow as well on Twitch. Thank you. Yeah, okay, there you go. I'm back. As we were saying, they are moving away from the NBT data and fully towards any sort of other type of data. Which, I mean, fair enough, but also interesting. Shouldn't we call the super on this? I feel like we should. I feel like we should call the super on this. And then write data with a view. And that's why we do this. And then instead of NBT, we put in view, and there we go. Awesome. Anything else? NBT, yes. Okay, there we go. Easy enough. Why don't you use a multi-line comment? Because sometimes that's just how I roll. Abstract client. Okay, listen, we don't need this at all. Like, this is literally just not needed. Okay, this entire class is not needed. Mixen. Just get rid of this guy. Grove chamber screen. Okay, let's rerun the client for just a second and let's see. Don't do this. New animation. Oh my god, it's the animation helper probably. Nope, it is not. That's nice. That's awesome. Okay, how do you create an animation now? Animation.of. Nope. Nope, I don't want anything to do with the model part. Oh my god, what is this? Apply. Okay, entire animation system has changed, meaning that because the entire animation system has changed, this probably is going to result in the fact that we have to wait until Blockbench updates in order to export animations again, probably. Because if I can't make an animation like this, then I don't know what to do. So we can go to camel animations. Just uses it. Oh, animation definition. Okay. It's no longer an animation. It is now called the animation definition. Apparently. .builder. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. But still, we need to update, it still needs to be updated on, it would need to be updated on, Blockbench regardless. So animation.builder is changed with this, and then animation is changed with animation definitions, but we have to do this manually now because I was a crazy boy. Have you ever seen this much red in a class? Looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, well, luckily easy fixes, but you know. I love how most of these animations I'm not even using. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just add them. Boop and boop. Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay, animations fixed. Model. What is the model doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, animation system change here too. Most likely I would assume oh boy. Don't tell me that they now have this in the render state. Do they have the animation in the render state? Would be interesting. Camel render state. They do not. I mean they do, but do they use this in the model? Camel model. The camel model, by the way, best thing to look at for this, because that one all has the new animation stuff. Oh my god, they do actually. Wait. You save the animations on the model itself. Right. Okay. And then this is equal to the animation that create animation, and then you pass in the model part. Okay. Okay. I'm following. I'm kind of following. I don't know why you would do that, but I mean, I guess, maybe, possibly. Okay, it makes sense because it is called an animation definition. So the animation definition means this is what happens in this animation, and then when you actually want to play it, an animation, that is the animation itself. That is the field animation. Okay. Okay. I understand. Okay, walking animation. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. And then you do this, so you do that. Instead of doing camel animations, you do mantis animations dot walk, and then here model part would be root, I assume. Let's double check. This is correct. This is the root. And then the idle animation is exactly the same thing, just equal to the idle over here passing in the root as well. The question is, do we need to still do this here? We do. Apply walking, apply. Okay, so we're just using the animation for it. So this is going to be this dot walking animation dot apply walking, and then this dot idling animation dot apply, not apply walking. And that, of course, no longer needs the animation because it already has that. It only needs... Oh, sorry. Wait a second. It needs the render state. Okay. 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 I think I get it. I think I get it. That's not too bad. I can live with that. I can live with that change. Growth chamber block. Okay. This has changed again. Of course it has. It's now via the render pipeline. Let me guess. Render pipeline done get GUI. Ooh, this is not good. Get GUI? Oh, this is not good at all. Let's just see how it's done in vanilla. Render pipelines.GUI texture. Of course. Of course. Okay, easy enough. That's fine. And then the same thing in the pedestal screen. And that is it. Can you make a tutorial on how to make a create add-on? Maybe. I don't know. I've been thinking about this, but I don't know. I think this is it. I find the typo in the yarn mappings. Yo, for the data gen stuff? For the data gen stuff right here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Abstract player was not found. You're right, because that I've deleted this. So we need to delete this here from here as well. So now everything will work, right? No. Listen, of course everything will work. I just had to delete the mixin, okay? But then, haha, look at this. Okay, after the mixin is done, this already works. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. Oh, this was too fast. This is too fast. I don't have enough to complain about. No, I don't have enough to complain about. This already didn't work last time. No. Why? Okay, that's fine. Wait. Oh, it no longer... Oh, I think I didn't... Did I not fix that? Did they change this again? They might have. This still works. Update video was too fast. Yeah, definitely. I can't complain about too many things. No. Oh, this is a real shame, isn't it? Maybe there's like other stuff that doesn't work. Oh, block entity rendering doesn't work anymore. Yes. This has to do with read and write data. Read and write data didn't work. That's my assumption right here. if we set block to tutorial mod colon growth chamber, then what we're going to find is that if I were to take a stick, which of course is going to turn into end rods right here, that works. However, as soon as I go outside of the game and I go back in, it's probably not going to work. Or the syncing issue is just, or the syncing issue has happened here. Yeah, so there's a syncing issue with a pedestal. This might be the same syncing issue that we have on servers, just now expressed on the client as well. Could be. Maybe it's hand interaction related. Well, the pedestal didn't work quite as I intended to anyway, so that's a bit of a bummer, but write the inventory, read the inventory. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Pre-2. Yeah, it's pre-2. Literally came out today. Literally came out while I was complaining about 1.2 and 1.6. Do read components, write components. No, if it was an issue with the write data, read data, then the growth chamber block entity would be affected too, but it's not. How do you test stuff as works on the server without setting up a whole one? So what you do is you go to terminal and then you say /gradle w build, and you build a JSON file out of this. Okay, and then you go to Gradle right here and you go to run server, and then you run a server and you put that JSON file that we're building over here into a instance, either be it via CurseForge or Modrint or whatever type of server or client plugin you're using, so that you can have multiple different instances of Minecraft, and you put that in there with the appropriate version of Fabric in this case, and then you make sure that the run server on run, and then you have like an options, I think it's an options. You have to put online mode to, it's not options, it's server options. You have to put the online mode to false, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get onto it with your client. Then you run the server, you run the client that you have put the the jar file in, bada boom, bada bang, you have two different instances and you test it there. That's how you test it on the server. Offline mode true, exactly, something like that. Online mode false or offline mode true, something like that, yeah. Super right. Before the additional. Not doing this. I'm also not doing it here. I don't think so. You need to build the jar. This is true, but if you wanted to join twice with two different instances of Minecraft, I suggest to build the jar file and actually jump in with your own account. That's why I suggest building it. You don't need to build it to test it. You can do it all in an IntelliJ. Duplicate instances of the same jar running. So I can run I can run the client twice. You can launch multiple instances of the dev environment. This is true. However, the reason why I do it like this is because in Fabric, you can do it because it randomizes the player name, but you can't do it in NeoForge because there you're always called dev, D-E-V. And that's why you can't do it on NeoForge. And that's why I have this as a generic one. Is there a guide for this? For things like folder structure, things like that. Ah, okay, I don't know about Forge stuff, but in Fabric it's totally possible. Fair, honestly fair. I always use my live client. Agreed. NeoForge should fix this. Yeah, maybe they should call him dev and then have a four-letter like four-letter string after it. You can mix in that. No. Have you heard about Legacy Fabric? Could you check it out? As in like things for 1.12 or some stuff? I'm not gonna go to those old versions, I'm sorry. It's just not happening. It's not happening. Or at least NeoForge should have an argument for setting. I think they have something like that. A idea for a video could be you make a video where AI generates you ideas and you try to do them like random ideas. You know, sometimes I do wonder. Now, this is not... Listen, I don't want to call you out specifically, okay? Because that's not nice. But,
Let's look behind the mod and let's take a look at AI suggested mods. Alright,
kind of like this.
is the first episode of 4 Behind the Mods, a little series. And in this series, we're taking a deep dive into the code of this mod. I do highly recommend.
So, I don't think the video is online anymore. I think I took it down, yeah. Yeah, video isn't available anymore. That's literally what I did before. I have done this before. It's almost as if I came up with that idea. Ideas are kind of boring. Honestly, I don't think so. That guy is good. True, I can't hear the video. Listen, it was a little bit too low on the scale of how loud it was, but we're good. We're good. You don't need to hear the video. You just need to see that I've already done the video, okay? Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I do need to do an updated video on AI doing that though. I've been in a lot of streams now. True. I do need to do an updated AI video on Minecraft modding though. Excuse me. Just found your channel like 3 weeks ago. Honestly, it's fair. Listen, I mean, it's like actually literally. Also, this video has been. It's like. Oh god, it's like it's almost 2.5 years ago. Oh god. That's a rough one, man. How do you come up with ideas for mods? Okay, let's talk about ideas and how to come up with them, okay? What you do is you look at your favorite games, okay? Let's say Hollow Knight. And you're like, you know what? I really like that one ability in Hollow Knight. And then you're like, what if that would be in Minecraft? And then you think, well, it's probably not going to be one-to-one. It's probably not going to work. But what if I take that idea and this one idea that is really cool, this one magic ability in Elden Ring, why don't I add that as well? And then you combine all of that, and all of a sudden you have 2 different ideas, and you combine them, and then you tweak them a little bit, and all of a sudden you have a new novel idea that you can add into Minecraft. Steal from other mods. I would steal from other games, but yes. That's one of the things that could work. Otherwise, like genuinely, ideas are really cheap, okay? Now, doesn't mean that you have to go around and be like, oh, this is my great idea for something, and you just have to spout them out. But like, ideas, if you're struggling at the idea phase, at that point, sit down and literally just make a list of 100 ideas. No filter, okay? Do not filter. Write down 100 things in like 10 minutes, okay? And do not filter out things. Oh, this doesn't work. It doesn't matter. Godzilla in Minecraft. Minecraft movie in Minecraft. I want you to not filter, because we pre-filter ideas. Oh, I can't implement that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you can implement it. Put the idea down on paper, okay? That's how you generate ideas. Put 100 ideas on paper. If you can't implement them, if you can't, hot dog sword, exactly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how stupid the idea is. Just do it, okay? So you have 100 ideas on your paper. There is zero possibility that at least not one of those ideas is at least somewhat interesting to you. You circle that and you're like, okay, could I actually make this idea? Okay, maybe I would need to change this up a little bit. And then you look through and then you're like, oh, these 2 different ideas actually kind of cluster with that idea. So we can sort of take this together and sort of make it into a coherent idea. And bam, all of a sudden you have an idea. Just don't pre-filter. Just brainstorm. If you're still struggling with it, go onto a dictionary and just click random as often as you can and just see random words, and then just see if you can come up with 5 ideas for each of those words. And if you're like, that's hard, yeah, that's the point, right? But at least you have something to go off of. And if that still doesn't work, then you can still go to AI and say, okay, I'm looking for unique mod ideas. Give me some basic ideas that I can then, reconsider into other things that haven't been made yet, or something like that. And then just go and see. Right? But don't just take that and be like, okay, now I don't have to do any more thinking. It's like, no, you take that and then you reformulate it and then you see. I made carrot armor and carrot tools. See, honestly, not even a bad idea. Listen, this is actually kind of a cool idea. I like it. Okay, it's a little silly, yeah, of course, but like, okay, why not, right? And then maybe you could make it so that you can you have a bunny that you have to fight, right? You have a bunny boss. You add like big chungus or something like that, right? That is gonna eat the carrot stuff, and then so for that you have to add a pepper. So and then with a pepper you can spice up your carrot, and when he eats your carrot armor and your carrot sword, all of a sudden what happens is that he's gonna turn red, and that is the time to attack him, and that's the way to defeat the boss. There you go. Like just do silly stuff, okay? Just do silly stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how ridiculous it is, okay? I have a great quote for that as well, actually, with the ridiculousness. So when you have something ridiculous, let's see, where do I have this? I know I have that somewhere. I do. There it is. It's much more easy to start with something absurd and rein it back than to start with something boring and bring it forward, okay? That's what you have to think in mind, keep in mind, right? Put something in that's like completely absurd, and then just lower it a little bit and you know, make it a little bit more functional. But yeah, carrot. Yes, carrot. Color update in Minecraft. The recolors. That's the reason why I'm starting to learn modding. Good. What about a rideable UFO that sucks up mobs and turns them into aliens that you can throw at other mobs? Yeah, there you go. And then from that, you can think about what other interesting games were there that did something like that. Spore. And then you look at Spore and you're like, you know what? I can probably implement like 3 other things from Spore that could work. Damn, there you go. How reliable are LLMs in helping mod development? They are not very reliable. I believe that they are they should be used with a great deal of caution, because they do not generate a lot of different things that are helpful a lot of the time. I believe I personally use them for understanding and reformulating a little bit of the rules of the surface rules for biomes, because I didn't understand those before, but the AI was able to explain that to me, which is actually pretty useful. That's where they could be useful for to a big degree. Yeah. Try to steal the UFOs. It hallucinates less. Listen, I'm just saying that you can use it, but don't just think that it's like the holy grail and then it's gonna solve all your problems, right? And that's not the thing. Referring methods, getting things explained, also true. Also true. Getting things explained is pretty good. When I used it one time, they started using third-party library. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit much. I feel like there aren't many mods that add things like mini games. Alex's Caves adds a tablet deciphering, which is quite fun. True, true. Do you like things like chat just in general? Do you like things like mini games in mods? Let's say Thaumcraft with their research mini game, or you know, like you said, Alex's Caves with their deciphering mini game. Is that like a thing that is fun? Don't use it if you can check what it do. Yeah. What do you say is the reason for Microsoft's poor performance in new versions? Does it have poor performance in new versions? I didn't notice. Is that a peasant joke I'm too rich to understand? Is that a peasant joke I'm too 4090 to understand? I haven't noticed. I finished your 23 Java playlist, but I was pretty confused the last couple of videos. That's fair. The last couple of videos sadly are a little bit confusing. I'm still fine to start the Fabric series. You should be fine to start the Fabric series if you are struggling with a couple of other things in the series themselves. Then number one, I definitely recommend going back either to my series or to something else, because sometimes I do feel like both Lambda and streams I have not fully been able to articulate in a way that is useful to a lot of people. I tried my best, but I don't know. How about a mob that allows clouds to POOP? Maybe. How about a mod? Oh, that you've already said that. Yeah, I've read that. The forced minigames are kind of in the way when playing the game. Okay, I see. Having minigames put inside the game is better because it repetitive tasks less repetitive. It's a game design thing. Pretty useful. Okay. Interesting. Have you modded in other games? Is Minecraft modding easier or more difficult? Good question. I have not modded in other games. Is it easier or more difficult? I think it's like... I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I couldn't tell you. I know RimWorld modding is done in C#. So, I don't know. Terraria modding, yeah. I sold the tag issue, by the way. Awesome. Value lookup. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see if this is the case. You are absolutely correct. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. Look at this. We just want to do value lookup builder. Awesome. That moment when I'm like, I want to do a 1.21.6 series and yet the changes are not that crazy. Now, obviously, there's big changes between 1.21.1 to 1.21.6, but still. Stardew Valley modding, also true. Also true. Literally while the most goated of music is playing. I think 50-50. I've modded Ark Survival before. Terraria 2 also unturned. It's more complicated depending on what you do. Fair. That's super fair. Because it's more versatile. Will this stream be archived on YouTube? Yes, it will be. Why? Why do you want it archived? All streams are actually available on Modding by Kaupenjoe. So if you go on the Modding by Kaupenjoe channel and you go onto the tab that is called Live, then you will find all of the live streams that we've previously done. Those are all there. So as long as I'm live on Modding by Kaupenjoe as well, then they will be archived. Yes, just not on the archive channel because I don't see a reason why to archive them on two different channels. Currently, at least. I don't know. Maybe I will do at some point. Real fluent music you got playing there, like I'm starting a town in a MMO. That music is Stardew Valley. So yes, you're actually very right. It is like you're in a starting town, because you're in Pelican Town. That's the idea. There you go. How do you get into Minecraft modding? So, you want the short version or the long version? Yeah, I mean, I was always interested in it, but I didn't know how to code before I went to university. And so I tried a bunch of stuff and it didn't work. So I gave up on it. And then at some point I was like, you know what? I kind of don't want to work at my job anymore. I was at a student job and it was just sort of, it just didn't work for me. And I was like, maybe I'm gonna go for starting my own thing. And so I tried a bunch of things, and then I was like, you know, Minecraft modding is a kind of an interesting idea to like do and look for. And so I was like, let's just see if I can figure that stuff out. So I figured it out, and I started a little bit, and then I was like, hey, let's make a YouTube channel about it. Let's make a course about it, and then there you go, boom, and here we are. Like, I don't even know how many years later. A lot of years later. 4 years? 5 years. 4 years. Let's see. Oh, 3 years. Oh, wait a second. Yo! It's gonna be the... Oh my god, look at this. Guys, look at this. How to start Minecraft modding 1.16.5 with Forge #1. This is the first Minecraft... this is the first Minecraft video, like a modding video I've ever done. 7th of June 2021. Almost 4 years. We're almost at 4 years. Now listen to this guy. Listen to this guy when he starts.
Welcome to this tutorial. All right, welcome to this tutorial.
Okay.
All right, welcome to this tutorial where we set up Forge for Minecraft modding in 1.16.5. There is also a written version of this tutorial. If you don't have the time or you just want to quickly go through this, it is linked down below, the first link in the description.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, wait, which one was that? Wait, was that hashtag Kaupenjoe? No, this was hashtag Minecraft modding. Hashtag Minecraft modding. Kaupenjoe, 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 Kaupenjoe. Oh, there's a couple of other people in here as well. Okay, modding by Kaupenjoe, CurseForge. Kaupenjoe, 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 CurseForge, Kaupenjoe. Okay, fair enough. Really funny because I don't even have that anymore. The written one. Because I basically stopped writing them because it doesn't make any sense. Or it might have made sense, but the issue is it was too much work to also have the written tutorials for it. It was an interesting idea, but I don't think that it... wait a second, let me show you. Pretty sure it's still up. It is actually still up. The website is still up, and I did like some of those, but like it was just too much. Because like the issue is, it's like, this is all fine and well, but you know, writing all of this down and then having, you know, you have to make this and it's like, it's actually more work than one might think. The recording is just way quicker. Even though this has like 17,000 views, and this is the one, and this is like completely, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty good. It was a good idea, and I think it could be useful to people, but I don't know. Do you remember Windows 10 launching? It was insanely wild. I remember when I remember on Vista. No, but like, I don't know, man. I remember when they said Windows 10 would be the last Windows version. That was pretty nice. You need a proper editor for the written tutorials. Well, it was all done via what do you mean editor? As in like a person who edits the written tutorials? Maybe. But for that I don't have the I don't know. I would need to. Oh yes. Yeah, but I think it wouldn't be. I don't have the financial capability, and I don't think that as of right now, I would hazard to guess that the written tutorials would not be as worth as I would think. I don't think so. So let's say even I would say, okay, you get X amount of money per month for taking the tutorials and making them into written ones, and like a percentage of the cut from the page once it would be monetized via ads. I don't think it would be worth it. How do you handle growing communities and increasing community demands? Depends on what you mean, Kaf. So, as in like just, okay, there's like more and more people who are asking, hey, can you do this sort of, tutorial? Can you do this, in what exact way? I mean, if it's not an explosive growth, I feel like you grow into it a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Like, let's suppose the streams. I still remember when, on one of my 12-hour streams or something, a generic B rated me with like 100+ people, right? And that was a pretty crazy one. That was when I was actually nervous at that moment, where I was like, oh my god, that makes me nervous. I don't know. But apart from that, I don't know. Not really not that bad. You're gonna get AI to write a script? I don't think so. I would be, why? Makes no sense. On Windows, I never use the official ones. So, I actually have been thinking about looking into, or the thing that I'm interested in is SteamOS when it comes out soonish. So who knows, right? Who knows? Windows might be a goner for me too at some point, but who knows? I don't know. I definitely find it interesting that there's some development there, and it seems like the last couple of years there's actually quite a big development in that stuff. In the SteamOS is not a Windows competitor. Talk to me. Why not? It's amazing, but it's not meant to compete with Windows. I mean, at the end of the day, I should just I don't need that many things. Okay? If I can dev, if I can record, if I can do, I don't know. If you've done a stream, you make your viewers' ideas into mods. I have made that stream, and I don't know if I made it as a stream, but I've definitely made it as a video. Okay, wait a sec. Ideas in Minecraft. Just give it a second.
I make your...
Oh yeah, it was actually a stream. Wait a second. We got it right here.
I make your ideas in Minecraft? Are they stupid? Are they crazy? Are they insane? They are one thing. They are your ideas. Let's take a look. Woo! We have 3 ideas that we're going to go through today. We're going to make a custom cauldron that you can put milk in.
That's pretty good. Custom cauldron. Mario suit, no. Why? Why no? Can you talk to me about this? Why would you say no on that? I think a lot of people would use SteamOS if games with anti-cheats supported it more. It's probably going to happen. But also the thing about it is that I'm not... I don't really use... I don't really play a lot of like competitive online games, so it doesn't really affect me in any way, shape, or form in that regard. Handheld-centric design, not desktop. So as I was... I heard through the grapevine, and I don't know if this is correct or not, that they are actually working on a desktop version of SteamOS before, like, that they are imminent upon releasing. That's what I heard. That's why I said SteamOS. Valve themselves are not targeting the platform. Users should not consume it as a replacement for their desktop system. Sure, maybe. Oh, anti-cheat, yeah. I don't like typing on YouTube chat at all. It sucks. You can come to Twitch as well. I am live on Twitch too. Twitch.tv/Kaupenjoe. If that is if that's better. I have that. I offer that. Also, if you are on Twitch and you have a Twitch Prime, stop laying around. Don't forget to use that. Okay, don't let it go to waste. Guys, what are you doing? What's your Twitch Prime subs? Hello? For me, it's fine. I'll be here. Sure. More mods should have programmer art style. Nah. I don't know. That it's not necessarily a yes or no. It's fine.
Accompany me to glory
I do like it more though.
Or doom.
Have Art, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. But I don't know. I think it's fine either way.
Accompany me to glory or doom.
Sasito Ziza, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. There you go. Now all of it. Now everyone's coming to Twitch. It's fine. But that's literally why I'm like, let's just do both. Minecraft Apple TV
Accompany
Edition
me
Bedrock.
to glory
Firefang,
or doom.
thank you for the follow as well. I don't know. We'll see. Make an AI chatbot at the moment. Oh, you are making an AI chatbot at the moment. Interesting. I had a I don't. I'm probably allowed to disclose this, right? If someone asks, if someone emails me, hey, we want you to do XYZ commission, and then we negotiate within emails, and I never sign anything. I haven't signed an NDA, right? Is this right? Not asking for legal advice? Then I'm probably allowed to talk about this stuff, right? Let me think about this. Man, this is an interesting one. I don't know anymore. I have found it. Would say so. Don't the company to be safe. Do people use it? I haven't done anything. People might use it, but I don't even know if they still have this stuff. Probably legally allowed, but they might not want to do a sponsorship with you. Listen, okay, if I'm showing you what this was, then you're probably gonna be like, okay, you're probably not gonna get a sponsorship from them anyway. But I don't know if they have this stuff anymore. Even my God, this is a horrendous website, brother. So it was InWorld at some point, I'm pretty sure, looked for a so this is an AI. This is AI for gaming. Idea is that you can use generative AI in games, and what they wanted to do was like generate quests within games. They did this in Roblox. I remember playing a Roblox game from them and they wanted to do the same thing for Minecraft. I just don't quite understand if they have this still. Yeah, it's like AI characters, so like talk to an AI. But like I don't. Minecraft Steve. Okay, this does not no longer go to anywhere where it, okay, this does not seem like it works. Yeah, okay, they probably have changed the way that this happens. This feels like an advanced types for malware. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But basically someone definitely made it. Oh, there it is. Wait a second. Integrate AI characters into a Minecraft server or Roblox with our SDK. There it is. Is this still a thing on the blog? Yeah, there you go. So you can basically, we're able to talk to people. Minecraft Java SDK. So basically they said we need to have a Java SDK written for this. That was pretty interesting. But we didn't get to a we weren't able to get an agreement in terms of well, we just the negotiations just stopped at some point. I'm gonna head out. Have a great rest of your stream. All right, take care. Have a great day too. Yeah, I don't know. That was an interesting one, definitely. That was like when the AI hype was like high, right? I mean, may I say something? You may say something, but hopefully, let's hope that we like it. If we don't, I cannot guarantee your safety. I'm kidding. You know the problem with that? You can't really do design around the quests. Yeah. You have a cool survival world. Should I show this off? I don't think it's cool, but it's something. Just joining the stream. You aren't pro AI, are you? The question whether or not I'm pro AI or anti AI is not as easy as me saying yes or no. If that's already upsetting to you, I think that you need more nuance in your life. No, generally, I believe that there are plenty of issues. We talked about this previously, but there's a lot of issues associated with it. I just don't see any solutions. That's the issue. Like we can be anti-AI, and we can even say we need legislation against it. China's not gonna give a frick what the EU and US does. That's one of the issues that I just see. Generative is bad, tools are good. Yeah. The problem is people overhyping it and their idiocy. Well, idiocy is gonna be spreading one way or the other. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've used it plenty of times before. And I'm probably still gonna be using it. But it's hard. It's hard to say. It's like I think it is. I think it's right. It's a tool that can be used for good or bad. Is it bad in general? I mean, the genie's out of the bottle, right? It's sort of like Pandora's box has been opened. Generative is only bad if the model was trained on stolen data. That is the main problem. Yeah, sure, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. But this is what I said before, where it's like they're gonna the AI companies are gonna get away with using every single copyrighted thing on the planet for their AI models. And then I was like, okay, that seems kind of not fair. So at that point, one of my suggestions was, I'm not saying that we should do this or should not do this, but one of my suggestions was, okay, then let's get rid of copyright altogether. Just completely get rid of it. Okay, if the AI companies, if the trillion billion dollar companies, they're allowed to break all of the copyright infringement laws, all of them. But God forbid, a small YouTuber uses a short clip from a TV series from 30 years ago, banned. It's so stupid. It's actually so stupid. So at that point, it's just sort of like, just get rid of it entirely. Like I said, I'm not saying that we should. I'm just saying that if the copyright laws are completely abused in that instance, no. I love this sudden surge of morality arguments of stolen works. As if every other product on the market doesn't have stolen or abused IP laws. look, I think that the issue is that as soon as it, obviously, I mean, the morality starts as soon as you are personally involved in this, right? I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. It's like, hey, it's like you have, what we say, I don't know. I mean, listen, I feel for the artists, right? Like you have artists, they train or they study, they train, maybe they even went to school for some sort of art, right? They train for years upon years upon years, and then, you know, someone puts a prompt into ChatGPT and they make a like some sort of art that's sometimes even better than something some humans can do. And it's like, that's rough. And the worst part about it is the general market doesn't care. That's the thing, right? And it's like, we can't make it care or not. Like the market is going to do what the market's going to do. Like we can say, this is one of the things that I've said in, or that we've literally discussed before, right? I had the update video from 1.21.1 to 1.21.3. It was 1 hour long. There's 710 views. Average view duration 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay? I can say, listen, I worked very hard on this, guys. Why is no one watching? No one cares, right? Meanwhile, and I'm not saying this to actually degrade him in any way, but like, meanwhile, Asmongold throws out 8 different clips in the span of 3 seconds that each get 900,000 views clip. That's and he makes you know, like $15,000 a day. Is that fair? No, it is what it is. If the value that is perceived by the market is higher than the value you put into something, then the market is right. It is what it is. Like, you can't really do anything against that. So, am I pro-AI or anti-AI? I would say I am pro-human, but also AI is here to stay. It doesn't matter if like any moral policing is not going to make it go away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't do anything against that. Right? And we'll just have to exist in a world where AI exists currently. There's nothing. The only, like, literally, and I'm not even kidding, the only way that AI would be gone is if a giant solar flare comes up and fries every single piece of technology on Earth. Then we no longer have AI because we no longer have any computers. But at that point, I would probably say, like, at that point, would you be for that or against it? Because I think that if you would be for it, then I think you're ideologically possessed at that point. Because that's too much. Right? I don't know. Because I don't think that's a good outcome for a lot of people. Would you strike someone down if they learn to draw from a single TV series? Yeah, but listen, I understand the arguments that when you learn something as a human, that is going to be different than if a giant machine algorithm is going to learn that. I think that those are valid arguments, but I'm not even concerned with those arguments at the moment. I'm more concerned about the outcomes. I'm a little bit of, like, I'm looking at it sort of pragmatically. I'm looking at this in terms of pragmatism. It is what it is. It's humans who's corrupting the AI and using it for wrong. Well, I mean, people would actually say that the training of AI is already wrong because it was used on data that it wasn't supposed to, right? I mean, I love the face from the one from the Google AI person, I don't know, spokesperson, when the journalist was like, did it use YouTube videos? And she was like, I was like, okay, I guess that means yes. The argument against AI is as they didn't have the right to study that work, not the methodology. Maybe. Didn't DeepSeek still steal OpenAI training data? I think they did, yeah. But isn't DeepSeek also... DeepSeek is the Chinese one, right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? Okay, so this is what I'm saying, right? The EU and the US say no more AI in this land. Okay? China, Saudi Arabia, Iran. They're all like, I don't care. Russia. There's nothing, right? There's nothing. And the worst thing about it is that even any sort of treaty, because there's, I saw a video. Now, listen, I don't know how close we are to the singularity or whatever, but the worst part about it is that they said, hey, we need to stop AI research for like 6 months or a year in order to like figure out what we're going to do and where we're going to go. Okay, let's just say we make this internationally. The UN, let's go, right? The UN, and we have it, and every single country agrees to it, just for the sake of argument, okay? If everyone stops, then the one company that doesn't stop is going to be so far ahead that they're going to win the entire AR arms race. Meaning, the incentive is to do it secretly. And you defeat the entire purpose. You're not going to be able to do it, in my opinion. Will there be another updating mod video? I don't know yet. The updating from 121.5 to 121.6 was actually easier than I expected, so maybe. But I don't know. So I don't know. It's definitely a rough one. I think it's going to be a very, very hard pill to swallow on how we're going to deal with this as a society. But one thing that's definitely not going to work is to say, wait, you are anti-AI, you're pro-AI, therefore you're a bad human being if you're in one of those categories. I think that is going to be worse than anything, right? If you're unable to have a nuanced discussion about the thing, I think that is going to be more destructive than anything that AI can do. That's what I'm going to say, okay? So I think that's sort of my thesis on AI right now. But also a little bit spontaneously made up, right? So I haven't thought about it in a while. That's sort of the idea. But yeah, mostly, yeah, that's mostly it. Someone asked if I had a Minecraft world, a survival world that I was playing on. I am about to show you. Dun, 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 dun. Will there be a Forge porting? Probably not, no. I was unable to get the Forge. There is one for 121.1 to 121.3 over not to 0.4 and not to 0.5 because I was unable to get it to work. Because the data gen changed and I didn't find anything to do with what is it called? Anything to do with anything to do with data gen and porting and how that works. Just give me a second. Also, Ricey, hello. Welcome. Have you heard of popular MMOs, Drama and Rest? I have not heard about this. No, I'm not in the oh, Minecraft YouTuber. Okay. Has pled guilty to assaulting a police officer. That's just like old news. 3rd of December. All right. Well, you're talking about changelogs for porting? No, I was talking about the fact that I was unable to get... Well, yeah, kind of. I guess for... Yeah, I guess changelogs for porting, yeah. So if you look at both Fabric and NeoForge, they have pretty detailed walkthroughs on how to update. Super useful. Anyway, so this is my current world that I'm playing. All the mods 10. Just genuinely just goofing off a little bit. I mean, this is all the mods 10. Excuse me? Okay. Just genuinely just goofing off a little bit. Got a big reactor right here. Got some power. And if we go out, then what we have is, let's actually sleep for just a second. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. So let's go here first. So this is my setup for mystical agriculture to get the seeds. And this is my greenhouse. Listen, it's not decorated yet properly, but the general structure stands already, and that's pretty much all I really I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do more, but yeah, within it you have a lot of garden closures which are producing this. What Minecraft version is this? 121.1. 1.21.1. Oh, there you go. And then down here, there's all the essences. Not a lot at all. 300,000 Inferium. I love it. Also like 83,000 coal. There's a lot of iron as well. 77,000. Jesus. Is anything overflowing? Nothing's overflowing right now. Okay, that's good. Pretty good. All the mods is on that version. Yep, that's all the mods 10. And then right here, there's the building of the castle. Castle Kaupen. Let's actually go up the normal way. And you can already see that it is definitely in construction. Okay, it is not. It is work in progress. And yeah, this is all because I use the builder, because this looks pretty cool, right? This looks pretty neat, right? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yes, I hollowed out the entire freaking mountain with a builder. Yes. Oh, what I probably should do is I should put a mega torch down here. I'm able to run all the mods on a cheap 8GB RAM laptop. They did so well on I absolutely agree with you. The amount of like optimization that they've done is crazy. Like if I compare this, it's incredible. Even on my very beefy PC, I still remember like all the mods 8. That one was a little bit longer, and then all the mods 9, and then obviously as you go back, stuff just took way longer. The amount of jetpack and creative mod flight just justifies happy gas for building. I'm gonna be real. I like my jetpacks more. Okay, I like it. But yeah, that's my current state of it. I mean, I pretty much have no wants or needs anymore. I'm just chilling out here, just vibing, building some stuff, and I don't even know. That's pretty much all I've done so far. I mean, the most things I've done is get this basically up and running. Including with things like all the modium seeds already, which is pretty freaking neat, because that means I have like unlimited all the modium. Pretty much. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it already is unlimited resources when you really think about it. But I want to still put all of this into a system for crafters. So I basically want like a couple of tier 3 crafters that take all of this and make it into normal resources, and then actually have the actual end product. So for example, if we were to go to, I don't know, it doesn't matter, iron or something, then I would want that to be made into iron and have that in a drawer that it has full capacity. And with full capacity, I mean that would be under, I believe, basic storage. Capacity of a netherite upgrade. So the netherite upgrade inside of a oak drawer or a drawer is going to do 32 times what it is. And if you put 4 of those in there, then a drawer can have 2 billion of one particular item. And I want that for every single item. Usually what I use for that is the black hole unit from Industrial Foregoing. However, they have removed it for some reason, which I don't like. So, I don't know. I don't like that at all. So that's a bit of a bummer. And I don't quite know why, but they did. Yeah, that's sort of currently my thing. I do like. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. What I do like really is when you look at it from above, like currently this looks pretty neat. But yeah, that is my thing. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Do you like it, Calf? Because I'm pretty sure you asked to see it. But that's pretty much the extent to what I've done. It's not. I just played a little bit like at the end of the day and stuff, you know. And also, I still have chests that are full of crap over here. I still haven't sorted any of this. The only thing I have sorted is right here. It's like, this is like a little bit of valuables, and then that's pretty much it. And this is a little bit of, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty neat. Nice! Let's go. Nice. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Oh yeah, that's the whole shebang, man. The Castle Kaupen basement gave me megalophobia vibes. Megalophobia? The rational... Oh, of large objects. Okay, fair. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I need to add more, like, layers in there, obviously. But, you know, I haven't done that yet. Svr, hello. Interesting. Denied by nano attack. Fascinating. Is there a storage mod in all the mods? Yes, there is refined storage as well as the applied logistics. So we're good. Just want to start on Mountain Rage, Hidden Cavern Home. Yeah, I always have like cool ideas, but then I just never. It's just always so many things that I want to build and do, and then it sort of, I don't know. You just sort of stop at some point. And then it's just, I don't know. It is what it is. And then a new version comes out and you're like, we're good. We're fine. We're okay. How does 121.6 looks like? Easier than I expected. There's not really a lot of changes. There's a couple of changes right here. There's a bit of a change in block entities. We no longer have NBT, not really. We're now using the write data and the view data. Oh, could it be that this is no longer used? No, it uses the NBT write view. Interesting. As a type of write view. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Honestly, overall, easier than I expected. So, it's very possible that there's going to be a 121.5 to 121.6 update video. Am I considering still doing the 121.6 series? I genuinely don't know at this point. Because it's like, it might make sense, it might not make sense. Because there's so many different things that could be, I don't know, can't wait until the next one changes more and the next version of 121.6 fabric loader. It could be the case. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's going to work or not, but it's just... Ooh. It's just all sorts of different things that could happen. I don't know. NVT has always been annoying in my opinion. Yeah, now it works exactly the same way, just with a different method. I would wait until 122 comes out. Yeah, but sadly we don't exactly know when 122 comes out, and that's like really, really an issue, isn't it? We're not quite sure. Some people did say that it's going to be next that the next update is going to be a big one, but I don't know. All recent versions have changed so much that I haven't bothered to move past 120.1. Honestly, genuinely very sensible. It's I don't know. If you're not using any of the new things in there, you should be fine. There's so many changes and so many things. Going from, let's say, like when 122 comes out, genuinely, you could probably just like make the same project again, just in a new project just in 122, and then just start re-implementing it. It's really rough, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the drops are not good. Listen, I've already talked about the drops. I've already ranted about the drops. I'll rant about them again. It's not even that the drops are bad for modding. It's even actually kind of worse, in my opinion. I think the drops are just bad game design. Because every single time you have a drop and it's like, oh, this adds this cool thing, this adds this cool thing. All of them really cool. None of them cohesive at all, right? Like, it's called Chase the Skies, okay? So you're gonna get a freaking, you're gonna get your ghast, and you're gonna get your harness, and you're gonna get a lead, and you can craft a saddle. Congratulations. And that's it. Okay? where am I chasing the sky there? Okay? Chasing the sky would mean there's new structures that spawn in the sky that you can only reach with a ghast. All of a sudden, stuff is more interesting. Why not a cloud structure? Right? But this random stuff, it's starting to annoy me. Okay? This random stuff is starting to annoy me quite a bit because it's like, okay, you have this cool creaking and the pale garden. Anything done with this? Nope. Nothing. Nothing. You can get you have new blocks and that's it. Congratulations. You can build a couple more cool things. That's it. Done. Nothing. None of this is anything. I don't know. I just don't like it. It feels like different people are working on each update with no connection. Kind of like that, yes. Like there's no cohesion whatsoever. There's no through line on any of it. And I don't know. I just don't like it. 105 minutes of stream. You're correct. That is true. That's true. And only one Prime sub. Can you imagine this? Okay. If you have a Prime sub just lying around, don't forget. There's no cohesion between any of the 121 drops. That's the thing. And the question now would be, if it was a one update, then I feel like there would have to be some cohesion in there. That's why I think big updates are better than smaller updates. The last few drops have been very dull. I think, listen, I think that the individual things, right? The individual pieces of content are interesting. However, once again, as I've said previously with archaeology, and as I've previously said with even the tricky trials, right? It's all really interesting. It's all super cool. But the issue is, it is as wide as an ocean, but as deep as a puddle. And that's the issue with Minecraft updates currently. They have no depth whatsoever. Okay? If they want a depth, tricky trials. You have a trial chamber, boom. Trial chamber in the overworld, add a trial chamber with blazes in the nether, add a trial chamber with a breeze/blaze variant of the end inside of the end. Bam. Already made it way cooler. Then take those three things and you can combine them together with something like to make something else special. Meaningless with connection. And don't insult puddles. I'll insult puddles as much as I want. Yeah, there's so many. I don't know. I just find it. I just don't get it. There's so many different things that you just never have to do in Minecraft. And it's like maybe that's how Minecraft is laid out, right? Maybe that's how they want it to be. I just can't even see that. I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't get it. People would love the idea of solely, for any new end content. True! The end hasn't been changed in forever as well. Like, imagine. I don't know. And what I would also change, the Deep Dark. Yeah, the Deep Dark was pretty cool as well. But even that, right? And this is also, it was a cool thing. But even that, did it really add anything? Or is it just like, yeah, the skulk stuff, interesting. But like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Why is there no cool sort of... Why didn't they split from going to netherite? Oh, you can either go to netherite or you can go to this like weird echo thing, right? Make some branches. Make some branches that you can walk across. I just don't get it. I just don't understand what they are trying to do. Okay? I genuinely don't get it. And one thing I really don't like is I like the Nether update, but the one thing I didn't like about the Nether update is how they implemented netherite. I think that might be one of the worst game design decisions I've ever heard in my entire life. So the most boring part of the Nether, i.e. the bottom, that's where you have to strip mine for days and days and days to find a couple of pieces of netherite in order to upgrade to netherite ingots. Unbelievable. Unbelievably dull in my opinion. Just incredibly bad game design. I don't like this. If I recall correctly, last change was 111 with shulker boxes. Man, even they're just crafted. Yeah, shulker boxes are pretty good though, that's true. I was spoiled by having anything post Ender Dragon in the end. Yeah, but like, even then, it's like, okay, then you get an Elytra, and then nothing. There's nothing else after that, right? I don't know. I don't know. I get that it's also a... Listen, I understand that it is also a sandbox game. But the thing about it is that then decide what you want. It's like, what do you want? Do you want it to be a sandbox game or do you want it to be an adventure game? And there's no cohesion at all. And then just add stuff for everyone. Making custom new blocks is not that difficult. That look good, okay? If Nano, and Nano is a good artist, okay? If Nano can make really freaking cool textures, and if modders can make really freaking cool textures, you cannot tell me that if they would have made 121 into one update, they could have been like, you know what? Let's go in and let's add 70 new blocks or whatever. They could have done whatever. It's a shame. It's just a shame, man. I don't know. It's sometimes just a real shame. That's all it is, okay? And the only reason I'm complaining, like I've said previously as well, is just because I would like to have Minecraft be better, okay? And I just don't see it right now. I just don't see it right now. That's really the issue. Bummer. If 121 was all updated, it would make no sense, no cohesion. Exactly. Exactly. And that's, I would have hoped that, or I would hope that they would then have cohesion. It feels like it's our task to make Minecraft better. Yeah, that's why I only play modded anymore, man. It's really the truth. It's just a rough one. That's my secret. That's my secret on why I'm teaching modding. So that you can make Minecraft better, okay? I need you to make Minecraft better. And so go on to Modding by Kaupenjoe and learn some Minecraft modding with my Minecraft Java modding tutorials. Also on offer are courses. If you have some cash to spare, take a look at the description below and get some of the courses that offer even deeper knowledge into Minecraft modding. Oh man. I spent an hour watching someone build a complete vanilla cookie farm with LAs and crafters at 1,000,000 cookies scale, so people are finding fun. Listen, if people are having fun, let's go. I don't remember the last time I played vanilla, not including optimization mods. True. I'm on it right now, by the way. Nice. Microsoft doesn't like risks. I think they got like gun shy because they kept getting hit for half-assed mobs and failed the promises. Yeah. Microsoft doesn't like risks. I don't know if that's necessarily true that they don't like risks. I just think that it's... I don't know. They just don't have any leadership that knows where they want to go, what they want to do. And it's just it's a bummer, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. There's just no... Like, if you don't know which port to sail, no wind is favorable. You know, Seneca. Great quote. Also great thing to read. I actually think I've spent more time modding the game than actually playing it recently. Yep. Welcome to the modder's life. There's a great comic for it. Wait a second. Comic Minecraft modding. I don't think that I'm gonna find it like that, but maybe I will. Am I gonna find it? Does anyone have this? On the one that I was thinking of, it's a comic where someone's like, we're gonna make you make Minecraft mods? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's pretty cool. So what happens when you finish them? Are you gonna play the game? No, I make Minecraft mods to make Minecraft better, but to play, right? No, make Minecraft better. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Lurwin definitely knows what I'm talking about, but I don't know. I'll make Minecraft modding. Playing. I don't think we're gonna find this. There's nothing. I don't think I'm gonna find it. I remember this vividly. There's something like this happened. Something like this existed, okay? Don't gaslight me to thinking that doesn't exist. I love breaking my head over finding a solution for modding problems. Oh yeah, modding problems are great. There's a command in the Neo Discord server. There's no shot, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. kind of interesting. Fascinating. I know which meme that's an edit of. Ah, that's nice. That's why I'm not even touching it. That version. A11. Minecraft's a buggy mess. The way it displays blocks, it calculates blocks that are not visible to the player. Does it? I'm pretty sure that's not true. I mean, it calculates blocks, but it doesn't display them. I'm pretty sure that it has to calculate blocks that it doesn't see, that the player doesn't see. They need to know whether or not it's there, but it doesn't draw them. That's why you have culling and stuff. I don't think that's a thing. Otherwise, otherwise you wouldn't have to explicitly set no occlusion to certain blocks in order for us to not have a see-through. Something like that, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, so it definitely doesn't render them. The fact that it knows that they're there, fair enough. But I don't know. No, I'm with you. New versions have definitely improved the performance on Java Edition. I absolutely I agree with you. But I don't know. I like the new background. Thank you. I accidentally deleted my old create background. So I had to pivot to a new one. So that's okay. Oof. Bit of a bummer right there. That is crazy, man. Does 1.1.1 have mod loaders? I don't know. And I just listen, okay? Don't even do it. Don't do it. Don't even go there. You don't want to go there. I spent a whole day last week figuring out how to dynamically render a second model on top of an item, and it was 100% worth it. Nice. Nice. There's some stuff Minecraft does that actually hurts the performance. Absolutely agreed. Your green screen is attempting to destroy the background again. I know. Listen, okay? I don't want to change this up again, because then it's... Oh, okay, wait. Maybe I can do the following. Nope, that's not going to work. I thought that if I increased my brightness, it would work. I have to find the exact camera... like the exact green tone. Smoothness? Oh, boy. Oh, I'm a ghost. No, ghost Kaupenjoe. What is happening? Okay, let's see. Smoothness. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Nope, that doesn't work. It's really not that easy. I think I need to make a custom color. Okay, listen. Don't at me. Please. Okay, wait a second. Select color. The greatest thing is I can't even select the color individually. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Well, let's just keep it on this. Okay, listen. Let's just keep it on this. I think that's better. Similarities. And then maybe less smoothness? I don't know. I don't like it. Oh my god, my hair is gone. So much for a hairline, man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Perhaps you need a better lighting for your set. Listen. I have good lighting. I just don't, like, I don't know what else to do. Maybe it needs to be more blue lighting instead of red lighting. And just more. Look at this. Is that better? I don't know if it is. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just not... Okay, that's definitely too much. I think I do need to set up this stuff a little bit differently, man. Ah, it happens. You have bad lighting. Unbelievable, bro. You have bad lighting for what you're doing. Maybe. The issue is it wasn't an issue before. That's one of my gripes I have with it. I'm pretty sure that it worked totally fine before. And I changed something, and that made all the difference. But sadly in a bad way. Made all the difference in a bad way. It is what it is. You know, it happens. Yeah, I don't know. Kaupenjoe. It was so true. Why does the music sound like Bob the Snail music? Bro, Bob the Snail is such a core memory unlocked. Actually crazy, bro. That was so good. That was such a good game, man. That was so fun. It's the shadows in the background. Yeah, I agree. I think I need to change this up a little bit. You need even coloring with no tone. Yeah. True. The fact that they removed the Bug Rock server. I don't think I've ever played Bedrock Edition. That could be a stream, couldn't it? Playing Bedrock Edition for the first time in hardcore mode and then dying to like a weird bug. That would be crazy, man. Imagine you just start and then you're like just before the Ender Dragon and you're just boom. Done. Biatch. Dead. Death. Death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah. Okay, well, listen, guys. I mean, I don't even know. But once 121.6, if they don't change too much from the pre-release, doable. Definitely doable. I didn't expect it to be that way. I genuinely expected way more. I expected to struggle for hours upon hours upon hours to fix this. But no, there were no hours to fix this. So I don't know what happens next, to be honest with you, because because one I did want to do a series on it, but I just don't know if it makes sense right now. I'll think about it. I genuinely think about it, but I don't know. I've shared that mod thingy I mentioned in Modding Showcase, by the way. Oh, in Modding Showcases or in community mods, or both. I mean, both works, but I definitely go through community mods more. So if you are on the Discord server in community mods, that's usually a good idea. Or Modding Showcase as in on the Modding Showcase. I understand what you're saying. Sorry. I understand. Wait, I literally had it open already. Working on an update to old disk mod. Disk label. Okay, I see. I think I see how this is going. Label pattern blank. Hey, yo, don't. Okay, yeah. Label pattern. And then you put it together. Yellow. And a disk label. And you get the pattern for the yellow disk. Hey, yo, let's go. Audio player to apply audio. What is, wait, so you can make completely dyeable. Okay, so you make it completely dyeable discs and on custom stuff. Holy moly, man. Okay, that's a pretty crazy one. Kaupen on Discord. Yes. An easy update means the next update will be hellish. Why would you say such a thing? Why would you say this? Do you like make my life a living hell? Yes, I know you. All of you know, but what was Kaupen's nickname in high school? I mean, I don't think I had one. Good luck. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But yes, I am on Discord. If you want to join the Discord, by the way, you can do so by following the following link right here that I've posted in the chat. Of course, be always sure to read the rules of the Discord server. That is always a great idea. Make your own audio system for it. Damn, that's pretty cool. Audio player is an add-on for simple voice chat. Ah, okay, I see. Sorry if that's mean. I don't know how to appear as mean. What? I don't know. The original Snail Bob is older than me. 07 for us unks in the chat, man. That's a rough one, buddy. That's a rough one. Any chance you'll do a display for playing a local MP4? So you can watch a movie in-game. The issue is that when you want to watch a movie, you would need to make a texture. Someone need to make a display that is able to rapidly change its texture. And I don't understand it. Can Kaupen speak German for a little bit? I want to hear how Kaupen speaks German. Do we know the release date of 121.6? My gut tells me within the next 2 weeks. I would be surprised if it is. I would be surprised if it is later than the 13th. That's what I would say. Aber ja klar, ich kann auch ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Ja, warum nicht? Bisschen Deutsch, das hat noch niemand geschadet. Ja, die Leute, die da sagen immer, ja, Kaupenjoe, was soll das? Mach mal ein bisschen Minecraft Modding hier. Und ich sage mal, hallo, wir machen ja heute einen Deutschkurs. Ja, was heißt Deutsch? Deutsch heißt German. Okay, alles klar. Das ist doch super. Und ansonsten, gibt's sonst was? Nö. Der Vortex-Blender, der möchte einfach immer hier wissen, was los ist. Schlimm ist sowas. Und das Schlimmste ist, dass, glaube ich, mindestens 30% der Leute, die den Stream gucken, verstehen sowieso. That is the worst thing. That is literally the worst thing. I love this. Keep speaking German. No. No, I did. We had a thing before. Moinsen. Hello. We had a thing before. A German course dropping. Take my money. No, of course not. We had a thing before where you were able to put in Kaupen points. So I have obviously Kaupen points on like point rewards on Twitch. And if you put in enough, then I spoke German for 3 minutes. I might reintroduce something like that again. But it might be different. Not like 3 minutes, because I feel like that's a bit of a bummer, but I don't know. New computer, who this? What? New computer, who this? Who this? Oh, hi, I'm new to the stream, I see. Yeah, I see what you did there. Be our German history teacher. No. How about we don't do that? Okay. Oh man, that's crazy. He spoke German for a few minutes in the 29th birthday stream, I think. Yeah, I think so too. I spoke German in a lot of different streams, okay? Let's not get crazy. I did that in a lot of different streams. Because that just happens at some point. You know? That just does happen. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. But anyway, new phone, who this meme? It's true. I know. Es kommt, wie es kommen muss. It's true. It is what it is. And that means it is time to say goodbye. I have nothing else. I literally have nothing else planned. 121.6. We'll see when it comes out. Also, next time, Modding Monday. Next week, most likely not going to be a Modding Monday, just in case. I just wanted to mention this. But as per usual, you can join the Discord server and simply add yourself to the stream notification roll, and then you will never miss a stream again. Apart from that, yeah, next time we stream, there's probably going to be 121.6 out. So I guess we'll look at that at that point. And yeah, hope you found this interesting, useful, whatever. Good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it might be. And talk to you all again next time. So, yeah.